Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Canes will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. And you know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, it's Sayin, bringing pressure. Took contact on the throw.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. Returner brought down by the coverage team. The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Daniels. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time, the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Makes the grab. It's Tate. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Tate. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Peoples. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Second down after that previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's caught off the deflection. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
On the ground, it's Jackson. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? QB bootlegs here. Blitz and a quick sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to throw. It's back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. He stops and gets a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Got a solid drive in the making here. First down at their own 43. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Of course, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Getting set. Here's second down. To the air. It's back. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So you run 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Muscles. Again, whipping through the defense. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Really trapping for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now, and he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's back. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Heading left after the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well we defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pulls it in. It's Joseph. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to pass. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Eludes a tackle. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on second and long. Trying to find some room. It's Fletcher. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 10-3 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On first down, it's play action. The pass rush gets home.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Spinning out of the tackle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. So they called a screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Third down play for this offense. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's back. Fighting off the defender. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Canes bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Throwing for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. Fielding the puck, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is brought down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. QB keeper all the way. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to throw. It's Beck. That's caught. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
That's just great defense. Came up with a big sack on second down, put this offense in a very unfavorable third and long. They've done their job, and now we got a fourth down coming up.
The Hurricanes will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. With the catch, it's Smith. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Tate. The game is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pump over the middle. It's Joseph. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Toss play to the outside. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down here. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Defense in soft zone coverage. Pretty easy for the quarterback to recognize that with the curl route. But how about the receiver? The yards after the catch there help pick up the first down.
A completion makes it second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. fumbles the ball. It's a keeper. He's past the marker and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. After making his first attempt, this one is from 43 yards out. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff will be returned. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage seat brings down the returner. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. A play action looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Fights through the tackler. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is why running the football is so important. Run the ball and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. QB keeps it himself.
It's a rare play call anymore in this era of the spread. Typically it's shotgun, get the ball to the outside, typically looking for space. Here they said, to heck with that. Let's make it the surest way.
Split backfield here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pressure is coming. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Oh, what a grab! And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Canes looking to keep this drive moving. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from number 43. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. And a nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
Coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Over the middle and incomplete. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Bites off a defender.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. Now 4th down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw to his receiver. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Good throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught quickly. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's back. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Catch made on the right side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Grab by the receiver. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. The senior quarterback off target there. A little behind him. Will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
First and 10 now for the offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. Crosses the 45. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Kirk. Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of three. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the single back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll give it to the back.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll give it to the running back. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
The Miami offense back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. With the football. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Screen to the wide receiver. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Watch the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Handoff to the back. Quick spin on the run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off the play fake on first down. Swarm with a pass rush.
That's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's saying. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another 1st down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on 2nd down now. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side, and it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, what a
job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Dropping back. It's Beck. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The offense really clicking here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's got the first and still going. The offense has it and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And then he will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
When you talk about avoiding a disaster, that ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again?
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Option look. It's saying. Brought down at the 28. That's good enough for a first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and 10 play coming up. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And he keeps it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And now timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
That really hurts. It would have been great to see them pick up a few more yards on that play, but now you got to bring out your kicker and put it all on his leg to see if he can get you into overtime.
So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. With 5 seconds to go, this would send us to overtime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it's good, right down the middle. And that ties the score now in the final seconds.
And calm, cool, and collected. No doubt. Pressure is on. He delivers. I think we're looking at overtime here.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. The second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime here just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Single back, takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The Hurricanes' offense is out there first as we start overtime. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Touchdown, Miami. They strike first in OT.
Chris, this is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Scanning the field, it's saying. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they've got him on the blitz.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game flip. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.